for it, wait 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 for it.
존나 재밌다 이거. 와.
I don't know what he said. I don't know what he's saying, but it is a thing of beauty. Listen, what a goal that was last night. It's a fan channel review. Hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribing. Let's go.
How do you guys come up with this? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, get in! Get in! Kobe Mainu! A star is born! Yeah.
First of all, we're going to go back to him. Is he wearing pajama bottoms? What is that on his? What is that on his legs there? Let me just see.
Oh, get in!
Yeah, he's got pajamas on. I don't know why that's funny, but it is.
Get in! Kobe Mainu! A star is born! Yes! 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 Get in!
Look at that. We all felt that last night, didn't we? See, you know what's crazy? The previous guy, GameSen, or I think GameSen, I think his name is. I didn't understand what he was saying. Obviously, I understand what Mark's saying. But in football terms, I get them both. I get them both. And you know the best bit? I know rivals right now are doing this.
There is a God! There is a God! Get on your hands and knees, Wolves! You're going for a walk! Come on, let's get your lead on. You see them Wolves defenders? They're like that. Get them a Bonio. 4-3. Kobe Mainu. Oh, justice.
It was justice. Let's have it right. It was absolute justice. They should never have had that penalty. And I thought about this afterwards. They added 9 minutes on purely to allow Wolves to equalise, maybe win the game. But in the end, adding on too many minutes cost Wolves. The irony is brilliant.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh! He scored, Maino! He scored! He scored! Oh
Where's he
my
gone?
God! Oh my God!
Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Oh my God! Kobe Maino! Oh! Yes!
Look at the relief. Look at the anguish, the relief, the ecstasy there from Saeed. But you may be wondering,
Yes!
Look at it. But you may be wondering why his walls are bare. Why is there nothing on his walls? Why is his set changed?
Oh.
I got sent this video last night, and I'm not gonna lie, this had me in bits.
They're in. Neto's in. Neto.
The beauty of football. In the space of 2 minutes, those two things took place. It's why it's better than TV, better than movies, better than Hollywood. You couldn't write these scripts. Big up Saeed. That honestly had me dying with laughter. The contrast in the space of a few minutes is a thing, an absolute thing of beauty.
Kobe! Kobe Mainu! Kobe Mainu! Yes! What a finish! He's a true. Yes! Oh my days! Oh my Come on!
See, the look on Flex's face was, I don't do watch-alongs, but I think that's how I looked. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there bubbling. I was like, oh my God, we're throwing away another lead, another good performance this season where we're not going to end up with anything. It was like the Champions League all over again. And then that moment there, that look on his face, that I can't believe it. Just a thing, an absolute thing of beauty.
Let's show it again, because this is quite something special. The composure, everything. You can talk us through it, Rio.
Yeah, it deserves it. I was talking to Jolyon off there. I'm not saying he's of the same ability and he's that player yet, but he gives me he gives me the vibes of Clarence Seedorf, the way he can manoeuvre in tight situations and the way he manipulates his ball, uses his body at times, but then shifts it and just pops it through the legs.
A lot of people are going to get frustrated with the analysis there from Rio Ferdinand. Seedorf, it's too big a praise. How can you say that at this point? I can only speak for myself here, so I'm not going to include the masses. Of course, there's a lot of United youngsters in the last decade alone that have been overhyped, but not by me. I'm just putting that out there. I wasn't someone that thought Angel Gomez was going to be the next great thing. I didn't think Chong was very good as an example. Generally speaking, Pogba, Rashford, Garnacho, of course, I think Mason Greenwood is exceedingly talented. They're the only real players who have come out of our academy where from day one I've gone, there's a player in there. If we can coach them right, keep them on the straight and narrow, keep them working hard, there's a player in there. And I feel the same about young Mainu. That doesn't mean that I always get things right. That isn't the point that I'm making. But I praised him last night. And I'm getting people say, but what about all the overhyped youngsters that didn't make it? You can't throw that at me. You can't throw that at Rio. You can't throw that at individuals that are not hyping every youngster that comes out of the academy, that are not crying over every academy player that isn't bled into the first team squad. Even when it comes to that Ahmad situation, a lot of people, I can't believe Ahmad's coming on. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think he's that good. I think I'd love to be as good as him. But I don't think he's going to be able to cut it at one of the biggest teams in the world to get them back or make them win titles. I don't think he's that good. I don't. Doesn't mean he doesn't deserve a chance. But when it comes to Mainu, this kid is genuinely, bona fidely the real deal. He's generational. And there are elements of Seedorf. There are elements of Paul Scholes in this kid. Now, he has to work hard, keep his feet on the ground, keep pushing forward. The culture at Man United has got to become better. Otherwise, it will eat him up as well, as it's done every single player we've purchased or promoted in the last 10 years. But trust me when I say this, if you're going to take one thing I say seriously this year, that's that Kobbie Mainoo's ability is absolutely through the goddamn roof. He's absolutely... He's a superstar. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. Now, up next, I want to show you this video that I've seen from Jason Cundy. Take a little listen.
Let's go! Come on!
Last night. It was boys v men. It was heartbreaking to watch, and unfortunately, we are a mid-table team, and we're playing against the best side in the country, possibly Europe. And we got at a collar's felt.
You finished 12th last season. You're 10th at the moment. You lost 12 games in the Premier League last season. You've lost 9 so far. A long way to go. So it looks like you could lose even more.
Yeah.
Are you going backwards?
We're definitely not going forwards.
It's such an interesting thing there. Jason Cundy saying Chelsea are now a mid-table team. 2 years running in mid-table, battered by Liverpool. There are big reports coming out today that there's big FFP and profit and sustainability issues on the way for Chelsea. There could even be more problems with previous misdemeanors, bad goings on behind the scenes that could lead to Chelsea being deducted points next year, maybe even kicked out the league if the investigation goes bad for them. But I want to just pose that question. 2 years in mid-table. Are Chelsea really going to finish any higher than 6th, 7th this year? I don't think they're going to get that high. I don't. I'm someone that's kind of advocated at times for some of the methodology that Chelsea have put out there. And it seems to be what I said a minute ago about the, generally speaking, when it comes to Man United Academy players, I typically get it right. And I feel like I have in terms of talent. This is one I definitely think I've got wrong. I have to hold my hands up and say, I thought what I read about what Todd Bowley and Clear Lake were doing was going to work. Even their methodology around how they're paid for players. But in the end, they haven't bought enough experience. The standards have dropped and gone to nowhere. And they're just teetering in mid-table. And if these reports are true that there's a big financial Armageddon on the way, potentially huge points deductions, what next for Chelsea? How do they recover from this? It's a genuine question. Now, this could be scaremongering, could be fearmongering, could be an overreaction from Jason Cundy. But with all the news circulating, all I really want to do right now is say to Chelsea fans, how do you feel about all this? Genuinely, down to your core, how do you feel about it?
Throw got a run out, looking like Luke Shaw after a couple of Burger King Whopper meals with double cheese, double bacon. Go back, cheese, double bacon. Go back for the milkshake. Oh, I'll have a refill on that. He was looking a little.
A refill. Yes, Smith Rowe does have that sort of. Listen, I'm a 38-year-old man. Okay. In the last few years, I should have done it. I've let myself go a bit. Do you know what I mean? I got a little bit of a beer belly. I'm a bit overweight, but I'm not an athlete. You know, I still go walking. You know, my heart's still in pretty good nick. And I'm all right. I'm good. Touching bloody wood here. But these are athletes. When I see a little bit of a double chin on an athlete, I think to myself, how? I genuinely think to myself, how is that plausible? I know Lee's having a bit of a bubble here, but it is kind of true. So I don't get. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe we're not even allowed to mention this stuff, but there is a plumpness. There is a plumpness. There really is. But look, as this made me laugh, this I saw it on No Context Fan TV on Twitter, and it made me die. Big up, Lee. Listen, everybody that's tuned in, thank you. Hit like button, subscribe to The Terrace. Make sure bell notifications are turned on. You've got to do it. You will not see content when it goes out. YouTube is awful when it comes to the algorithm. So make sure you get that done. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And we'll see you all again soon.